Dive into the ultimate Bible quiz challenge. Join us for an exciting quiz that will put your biblical knowledge to the test. Get ready for a fun and educational journey through the scriptures. Don't forget to subscribe for more. Question 1. Which prophet was thrown into a pit by his brothers? The answer is Joseph, and they took him and cast him into a pit, and the pit was empty, there was no water in it. Genesis 37 verse 24. Question 2. Which son of Adam and Eve is mentioned in the genealogy of Jesus in Luke? The answer is Seth, the son of Enos, the son of Seth, the son of Adam, the son of God. Luke 3 verse 38. Question 3. What did Jesus predict would be the response of the world to his followers? The answer is, they will face persecution and hatred. If the world hates you, know that it has hated me before it hated you. John 15 verse 18. Question 4. What did Jesus predict about the manner of Peter's death? The answer is, crucified. Verily, verily, I say unto thee, when thou wast young, thou girdedst thyself, and walkedst whither thou wouldest, but when thou shalt be old, thou shalt stretch forth thy hands, and another shall gird thee, and carry thee whither thou wouldest not. This spake he, signifying by what death he should glorify God. And when he had spoken this, he saith unto him, Follow me. John 21 verses 18 to 19. Question 5. Who succeeded David as king over all Israel? The answer is Solomon, and Jonathan answered and said to Adonijah, Verily our Lord King David hath made Solomon king. 1 Kings 1 verse 43. Question 6. Who denied that he was the Messiah when asked by the Jewish leaders in Jerusalem? The answer is John the Baptist. And he confessed, and denied not, but confessed, I am not the Christ. John 1 verse 20. Question 7. Who was ordered to kill all Hebrew boys by the king of Egypt? The answer is Shiphrah, and the king of Egypt spake to the Hebrew midwives, of which the name of the one was Shiphrah, and the name of the other Puah, and he said, When ye do the office of a midwife to the Hebrew women, and see them upon the stools, if it be a son, then ye shall kill him, but if it be a daughter, then she shall live. But the midwives feared God, and did not as the king of Egypt commanded them, but saved the men children alive. Exodus 1 verses 15 to 17. Question 8. What did Jacob see in his dream at Bethel? The answer is a ladder, and he dreamed, and behold a ladder set up on the earth, and the top of it reached to heaven, and behold the angels of God ascending and descending on it. Genesis 28 verse 12. Question 9. What are the streets of paradise made of? The answer is gold, and the 12 gates were 12 pearls, every several gate was of 1 pearl, and the street of the city was pure gold, as it were transparent glass. Revelation 21 verse 21. Question 10. What illustration did Jesus use to describe the importance of acting upon his teachings? The answer is, building a house on rock rather than on sand. Everyone then who hears these words of mine, and does them will be like a wise man who built his house on the rock. Matthew 7 verse 24. Question 11. Who was the father of King David? The answer is Jesse. Now David was the son of that Ephrathite of Bethlehem, Judah, whose name was Jesse, and he had 8 sons, and the man went among men for an old man in the days of Saul. 1 Samuel 17 verse 12. Question 12. What did Moses see that symbolized God's presence at Mount Horeb? The answer is burning bush, and the angel of the Lord appeared unto him in a flame of fire out of the midst of a bush, and he looked, and, behold, the bush burned with fire, and the bush was not consumed. Exodus 3 verse 2. Question 13. Where was Daniel thrown when he defied the law of the Medes and Persians? The answer is the lion's den. Then the king commanded, and they brought Daniel, and cast him into the den of lions. Now the king spake and said unto Daniel, Thy God whom thou servest continually, he will deliver thee. Daniel 6 verse 16. Question 14. What instrument did David play to calm King Saul's spirit? The answer is harp, and it came to pass, when the evil spirit from God was upon Saul, that David took an harp, and played with his hand, so Saul was refreshed, and was well, and the evil spirit departed from him. 1 Samuel 16 verse 23. Question 15. What did Nathan prophesy to David regarding the consequences of his sin with Bathsheba? The answer is, Nathan prophesied that the sword shall never depart from David's house. Now therefore the sword shall never depart from thine house, because thou hast despised me, and hast taken the wife of Uriah the Hittite to be thy wife. 2 Samuel 12 verse 10. Question 16. What did Uzar have a hand in that caused his death? The answer is, touching the ark, and when they came to Nachon's threshing floor, Uzar put forth his hand to the ark of God, and took hold of it, for the oxen shook it, and the anger of the Lord was kindled against Uzar, and God smote him there for his error, and there he died by the ark of God. 2 Samuel 6 verses 6 to 7. How did Esther respond to Mordecai's request to speak to the king on behalf of the Jews? The answer is, she agreed, Go, gather together all the Jews who are in Susa, and fast for me. Do not eat or drink for 3 days, night or day. And my attendants will fast as you do. When this is done. Esther for verse 16. Dive into the ultimate Bible quiz challenge. Join us for an exciting quiz that will put your biblical knowledge to the test. Get ready for a fun and educational journey through the scriptures. Don't forget to subscribe for more.